Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm in my car again. What's new? What is new with you? This is what's new with me. Nothing is new. And I wanted to film a little bit for me and for you. And I actually have not decided on a topic to talk about, as we know that I do. So let's just see what I'm feeling. I actually wanted to start filming because I just have a little anxiety. I have a little anxiety. So I was like, you know what? Let me just film a little bit and just chill and hang out. Think about me. Maybe I'll just talk in this video. Think about me. I'm always doing something. I'm very busy. I have to be around people and I have to look good doing it. And I have to be prepared for what I'm doing. So I'm always either preparing for something, studying, or doing something. So when I get alone time, that's when I film. So I'm never alone. So that's why meditation is so important for me, specifically. But yeah, and it's rare that I do meditate or sleep anymore. So that's my life. But yeah, that's just where I've been. I was gonna ask if you guys like my bracelet. I'm really into jewelry and stuff. I want to start talking about things that I wear specifically because I love fashion specifically. And the reason why I actually started doing YouTube a long time ago was to vlog and to talk and to just live out my inner child and her dreams. And so one of those dreams includes talking about fashion and the things that I wear. And so I'm very particular about the things that I wear all of the time, and so I would love to talk about it. I would love to. I feel very fashionable today as well for some reason. I've been cognizant of that. I've been really trying to become more tasteful in the way I dress and present myself. And it's an acquired skill and it's fun and I love it and it's important. I'm learning how important it is to really keep your braid neat. If you're wearing a braid, make sure, you know what I mean? Because I have a lot of hair. It's annoying. So when people are oh, I'm shh, because I literally just have it for insurance. I don't care about my hair. I just have it back, you know what I mean? So I didn't used to take care of it that much. So I'm just learning now to again, because I used to straighten my hair a lot. It's not important. I don't know why I'm talking about my hair. It's such a Leo thing to do. And we're in Leo season right now. So yeah, I should give tips on my hair, huh? I will be doing that. People are oh, and I always overlook it. And this is something I do in my life. I overlook things that I have. And people are Seema, you should probably be a little bit more grateful for that. Or you should probably capitalize on that. And I'm oh yeah, I'll just I don't know, not, So I want to do that. I think social media is the perfect place to do that. If you can sell yourself, that's a skill everyone needs. Everyone should know how to sell. Everyone should know how to close. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your life. You should be able to sell and close. Even if you're in customer service, you should be able to sell a product to a customer, to encourage a customer to come back, to et cetera, et cetera. This is important for business because this is business in and of itself. Business is about relations and relationships. And if you can not only form but sustain relationships, you have yourself a partnership, my guy, and that includes business opportunities in the future as well that could potentially arise, So I love community and networking for that reason. Everything is business and business is everything. People like to separate personal and professional lives. I don't. I believe they're the same thing. Your personal life is your professional life and vice versa, because it's all about the way you conduct yourself. I could really go on. I could go on forever. I love talking about this topic because it's all about how you present yourself. It's important to be aware of how you are being seen. And there's a quote, I forgot who said it. I really forgot. But it's a quote that says, "Be as you wish to appear." I have been learning how to do that. I've been learning how to do it. Is it easy? No, because I feel like I'm an open person in a way. You can just tell. Even if I don't say anything, you can just tell how I'm feeling, what I'm, what's in here, especially if you're a little bit intelligent. You'll be able to know because I don't hide really much, evidently, but well, I had some stuff. But there are things I'm very open about. So it's really interesting when you see how that correlates to business. Be as you wish to appear. Run your life like a business. Craft your personality and identity very specifically and definitively, and in a way that you want to progress towards, not in who you are now. Don't base your identity off of who you are now. Don't base your identity of what is going on in your life now. No, that's how you create more of what you're getting. That's called a feedback loop. You're not gonna be able to change, and you need to change. We are supposed to be changing as life changes, so it doesn't hit us and we don't get smacked by stagnancy and then shit gets really hard, you know? So it's just a natural law. Everything is already changing. Change with it. So I'm here to tell you how to change with it. And the way to change with it is to look at who you want to be, not at who you are now. Because you should never think that you're done. Like, you should never think that you're done evolving or growing or changing, because that leads to depression. Like, imagine if you think there's nothing new in your life, you're going to be depressed, right? That was me for a very long time. So I know how that feels, so I don't want people to feel that way. Now, if you feel that way, consider that maybe you're not being imaginative enough as to what could potentially happen in your life, or as to something new that you can experience in your life. What is it? You can have anything you want. You can have your wildest dreams. Think of what you want. It could be so simple too. It could be like going on a date with somebody. Think of what you want and focus, know that you can have it. Focus on that knowing and that believing that you can have it. Don't focus on how it's going to happen, or what's going to happen, or how you're going to say what you're going to say. You're going to drive yourself insane. Focus on the feeling. Do you want to feel good with whoever you're going to go on a date with? Focus on that feeling and then gravitate towards it slowly. Invite it in, be open, and know that you can have so much fun in your life. Just know that. Know that you can have so much fun. You can have so much fun. You don't have to have any problems or worries in your life ever. I'm here to tell you that. And I'm here to help you with that too. Because we're doing it too. You know what I mean? I'm working through it with you. So know that you don't have to feel bad ever. You can have anything you want, including states of being. You can feel easy about a subject. You can feel at ease with something. You can say bye to something that you called trauma. Listen, trauma is not supposed to stay trauma. Label it and then work to fix it. It's not that you're invalidating your trauma. You're healing it. You're transforming it. You're molding it into something that is good for you, that you want in your life. Do you want to experience trauma? Some people do, because that means that they still need to get over it. They're still in the process of getting over it, which is fine. Get over it though. Like, in the sense that work towards getting over it. You should not be stuck. I'm here to help you to not be stuck. If something traumatic happened in your life, there's no one in the world that can make you feel as validated about it as you. So make sure you go through that process. It could be a year, 2 years, I don't care. Go through the process of feeling jaded or upset or whatever it is. Actually, give yourself a time frame. I give myself max a month. That's my thing. A month for anything. I'm over it in 1 month. Lost a friend, not talking to a friend, broke up, ex, this, that, 1 month. 1 month. Even business losses and stuff. Even money stuff. 1 month. Because that's all I need. Because I've made it so. Like, I decide it before I commit to it, If you're going to do anything, do it. Like, go all out, Like, if you're going to procrastinate, commit to procrastination. That's something I do, too. I schedule that. Like, I do. I let myself, for a while, do it until I'm done procrastinating, and then I go for whatever it is I need to go for, no matter how scared I am. And fear is very debilitating. Fear will stop you from doing anything in your life. You will become inexperienced and stuck with fear, with prioritizing fear. So that is something you must get over. That's the first thing every person must get over. The fear of even being themselves around people or meeting new people. If you're dedicated to learning about what life is, you'll soon see that fear doesn't exist. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Everything in this planet is atomic, okay? We are made up of atoms, and those atoms vibrate, okay? So we exist in an ever-shifting, changing quantum field that we influence. There is no fear in the equation even ever. It's just that we get out here, this was a good graphic, we get out here in this world and we think that our nervous systems are shocked into being fearful, because there's so many things that we see happen around us, right? And so it's really scary. Like, everything is scary, So we must understand that, we are being sustained by something that wants us here really badly, and that something is creation. And so we're being sustained by creation, so it is our duty to listen to what creation wants for us by following our hearts, and then to act on that with action and decisiveness and direction. You know? And that's how you live more freely. And so again, when you're committed to learning about what life is about in terms of its like universal laws basically, and like why you're here on this planet, and if you ask those deep questions, then you'll see that like your life is being sustained by something. So you should have no fear. You should have no fear. You are automatically protected, validated, justified, cared for. You see, like if you have your life breath, your prana, you're good. You're good. You've been given everything: air, eyesight, perception, human consciousness, which is beyond any sense perception. It is tethered to the ether where creation resides, where God resides, where Krishna resides. Like, you are tethered there. So understand that you're always going to be fine. You're always going to, even if you have to shed this body. I'm talking about death really quickly. This is like really like far out stuff that people need to know, and people will know if they read like the Gita and stuff, which like I'm here to tell you about what I've learned, you know. It's really cool stuff. It's scientific. It's scientific. It's not religious. It's scientific. So it's comforting. It cured my depression fully because I was able to see the logic behind it, right? So, you know, you are, even when you shed this body, because we're all going to die. We're all going to die. It's a fact of life. Know this and make peace with it. And do not fear yours or another's. Don't lament for another's passing out of here, because it will happen. And I know, like, you know, if you haven't heard this information before, you may be thinking, Seema, how can you say that so casually? It's information that I have to give you. It's not that I'm immune to the you know, pain of a human life. No one is. No one is immune. But I have to tell you this information so you can just know it as being factual. So, yeah. So do not ever fear anything. Don't fear death even. Okay? Because fear is not a quality that you possess. You are pure love. You are pure existence and energy. Fear is not in the equation. Fear and love are on opposite ends of the spectrum. They are not grouped together or classified together ever. You know? But you can feel fear because you have the propensity to feel fear, such a negative emotion, because you are made of that love, that prana, that creation, which is all-encompassing and all-powerful. So love is automatically more powerful than fear, you see? Because you have the ability to experience fear. This is some sauce. This is some sauce. You are love, so you can experience all this, the entire spectrum of emotions. You are Krishna's child. You are God's child. You can experience everything. You must not ever have fear about anything in life, and do not ever think that you cannot be or do or have anything you want. Know this, please, because it will release you from the mental shackles of life that we all experience every day and go through every day. And our purpose is tainted. Our consciousness is limited in its expansion, because we are governed by primitive circumstances and emotions like fear. We are governed by, we don't do the work, you know, to burn karma, to evolve here. Your soul becomes lighter. You become lighter. This is a game of frequency and quantum mechanics and quantum physics. Nothing I say will ever be deviated from science, ever. You know? And it's not about trust. It's about do the research and see what I mean. And do the inner research too. Do not ever be afraid to go within, or to be alone, or to not be with someone for a while. Leave your friends. Leave your friends for a while. I did, because I needed to see new perspectives, and I needed to know if I was my own person. So I left my friends for a very long time. Here and there, many times, actually. Like, bro, you know, because I'm on a quest. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, self-recognition, so that I can give this information outwards. That is why I was born. That's it. Know yours, love yours, know your square, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, should we end this video with some music? No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We went everywhere in a way that I always go. I always go towards spiritual development. It's interesting. It just comes over me, you know? It's really interesting. It's not I think it's just so strong in me, you know? How strong my desire is for people to benefit from me and my content. How strong it is. Even if I'm, you know, dancing or something, and you know, copy me, copy my style, like not copy me, but like garner inspiration from, because if you copy somebody, the subconscious mind registers it as being copying, so you automatically lower your sense of self. It's a cheat code. It's a life hack. Never copy, because then you're telling yourself you can't do something. Garner inspiration from something to the last degree if you need to, but just don't copy, you know, for your sake, you know. But yeah, it's my desire that people really benefit from my content, even if it's fashion advice. Baby, come on, you know what I mean? There's this one meme I found recently that said, I give psychic, tax, and like fashion advice or something, and literally that's me. So you can definitely expect that with me in my content. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you spending time with me. I will speak to you more on different topics, and if you have any topic requests, leave it in the comments below, or you can email me at seemamedia.co@gmail.com. Learn how to sell. Like, learn how to sell yourself. You know what I mean? I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you in the next video.